Getting your first bit of motion is the hardest. Let me tell you what I write down right here. Getting your first bit of motion is the hardest. Getting your first 10K is the hardest. Everyone says it. 0 to 10K is harder than 10 to 100K. They always say it. Your first bit of motion is the hardest because no one's looking for you. No one is your fan. You have no credibility. You're not known. Once you get some motion and now have some kind of alibis to say, oh, yeah, I know him. He's cool. He's good. It's so much easier. It snowballs. There's literally been scientific experiments done, even to a childish degree, like buying lemonade from a lemonade stand. The person gets no sales for a while with many walking past. And as soon as one person buys, lots of customers then come in, and so forth. The Marina Abramovich experiment, read into it to tell it in short, she stood in a mall completely still for around 6 hours with lots of items around her and a sign saying people could do anything to her and she can't react or move. She just has to stay still. Nothing happened for hours until one person interacted with her, and then they came by the masses and started interacting with her, albeit negative. It's not a happy story, but the point is that people don't care about a lot unless someone else does. Which, like I say, this is just for all the people out there trying to achieve something and trying to work on something, whether it be a business, whether it be like a personal brand like this, like me talking to this camera or phone. Getting your first bit of motion is the hardest. It's just kind of just trying to give you some motivation and like spur you on to keep going because, like I say, nobody's looking for us right now. We have no credibility. We have no connections. Um, we're still small, we're still chihuahuas. So getting your first bit of motion is the hardest. Don't focus on going for the end goal like I always, used to, and I used to struggle with because I was just always about the end goal. Like I said, the end goal for me is like, the 7, 8 figures. But and I need to just stop focusing on that because it seems so far away and so impossible. And that actually did stop me moving for a while. But getting your first bit of motion is the hardest, and that's all you need to focus on. You just need to focus on getting your first bit of motion, your first sale, your first subscriber, your first whatever it be in your field. And I'm just here to let you know that, it won't be this hard forever. It won't be this much of a struggle and this kind of draining forever, where it feels like, bro, I'm doing all this and I'm putting all this out and nobody's just coming to fuck with it, you know? Won't be like this forever. Getting your first bit of motion is the hardest. Like I say, you see a lot of the ecom bros say that getting your first 10K is the hardest. And then from 10K, your 10 to 100K is easier because you have a lot more knowledge and experience. You got a lot more resources now, and you can use that 10K. So that's kind of just someone over there. I don't know. Anyway, that was all I just wanted to say. Like I said, it's a very quick video. Just keep pushing. Whatever you're working on, keep pushing, bro. I know the big goal is the one we kind of focus on, and it kind of seems hard. And you might be doing all this, and driving yourself into the ground with and nobody's coming to rock with what you're doing, and you're just seeing no results. But getting your first bit of motion is the hardest. Just focus on getting that first bit of motion. Drop the big goal as the sole goal for now. Just do it in little steps, and then you can build more. Um, Getting your first bit of motion is the hardest. Just focus on getting that small first win, and then you can up it, and then you can up it and keep going. It's just a video of me basically telling you to keep going. Um, we're all trying to do shit out here. We can all do this together. If you want to see how my journey goes, subscribe. It's completely free. There's no commitment. You can unsubscribe at any time if you want. Pardon me. If you didn't like the video, if you don't rock with me, then that's cool. Appreciate your time. If you like music, especially if you're a music supervisor or a sync agent, check out my pinned comment links because they got my music in there. Got my music store. If you want to help me out, you can buy my albums for $1 each. That's the minimum I could set them, but you can pay more if you want just to help me out. It's no obligation. Please don't feel like you have to. It's cool if you. I'm not fussed. Just to help out if you want. But yeah, check my pinned comment for socials and my music. If you want to subscribe and come kick it with me a couple times a week, few times a week, see what we're up to, see where we take this, and subscribe. That being said, keep pushing because your first bit of motion is the hardest. It snowballs. Did I actually read the thing out? Yeah, I did. Okay, it snowballs once you get that first bit of motion. Like I say, when you're little, like a channel like me, nobody's looking for you. You don't have any reputation. If I get my first like couple hundred or a couple thousand subs, then I get a bit of motion and people saying, check this out, that. And then you kind of get so big and people come to you. You know what I mean? So with that being said, we're at like almost 5 minutes. I love you guys. Keep pushing. First bit of motion is the hardest. Do a little bit, do a lot. Snowballs. Love you. Bye.